Welcome back to Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny, that is Dan, and join the Absolute Army today by smashing that like button, pressing subscribe, and turning on your notifications. Today we're going to talk about the first 4 episodes of Young Justice Season 4.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's save on the budget, Dan. Okay. What is going on with Young Justice? There are pros, there are cons. We're going to go over both of these, but I need to. That was the most boring 4 episodes ever. Okay? There's good stuff in there.
It had moments.
It did. There's good stuff in there, but it could have been done in 2 episodes. It could have been done in 2 episodes. Why? Why is the Young Justice team insisting on making these experimental cartoons? You had 2 solid seasons of Young Justice, building up superheroes, making the outsiders, having them do things. And then season freaking 3 is like, let's bring over obscure people no one wants to watch after 8 years of being canceled. Let's not give them what they wanted after 8 years. Let's bring in new people like Forager. Who cares about Forager? Like, seriously, that was my entire argument of season 3. Look, season 3 was okay, but it featured a whole bunch of characters that didn't matter at all. I'm not watching Young Justice to watch them. So now we go to season 4, right, Dan? And I'm like, all right, cool. They're kicking off with McGann. We're getting Beast Boy. We're getting the alive but not alive ship.
The OGs.
Right, we're getting Superboy. And then we spend 4 episodes on Mars, not moving our lips, which just got annoying to me because they did that weird voice thing, like that weird echo-ish, not echo-ish kind of voice thing on it. For 4 episodes. It
reached the point that honestly, at the end of that during the 4th episode, I was like, oh, that's right. Because they go to like Superman and John Johns, and they're both actually talking. And I'm like, oh, that's right. People do talk. I completely forgot. Like, it became this was just the way the episodes were going that I was like, how? Like, why are they not talking?
And we have a kid's show. I mean, Young Justice is a kid's show.
It is.
That has no real action or anything happening for 4 episodes. And it's all about how much they can investigate this while arguing about racial rights and what's going to happen on Mars, while also discussing how we're going to get the wedding set up. Mm-hmm. And like on one hand, I'm like, cool, we're getting the wedding. Cool, you're tackling a more difficult topic. But it didn't feel like Young Justice. And I think that's my complaint. Because season 1 was so tight. Season 2 was so tight. Season 3, even though I didn't care about that cast, we stayed with constant action, constant metas, constant stuff happening. And I was hooked. But I had 4 episodes with McGann worrying about her wedding while there's a racial war going on. And what are they going to do about her brother?
Yeah.
What? 4? Like, give me 2. I'll do 2. Let's kick off the season with a fun wedding. And then the big surprise, which, we'll just spoil right now. If you haven't watched him and you don't want the big cliffhanger spoiler, don't watch. This is your warning.
The next second.
Yeah, but the death of Superboy at the end of it. Like 4 episodes, like you could have done that in 2. You still would have the emotional feels. You still would have his back going, yeah, McGann, yeah, Connor, they're going to get married. Poor Beast Boy. He misses the outsiders, which, by the way, he didn't even miss all the new cast. He's missing the old cast. Yep. And then we get to episode 3 where he's having, or 2 or 3, he's having a dream about a fight. It's like, slideshow. I'm like, where is your budget? You're opening with a dream sequence of a battle, and you're like, slideshow. Like,
yeah.
What? So anyway, Dad, what'd you think?
I liked what they were doing with Beast Boy, with like the fact that like this was his first team and that he was struggling because like he had failed one of his teammates, like the classic crucible that all team leaders go through when it comes to any superhero team in comics ever. I like that. I thought that was really good. I thought that was like a great plot point, but everything else around it was just so slow and the same. Like that, like you were saying, like it's 4 episodes where it could very easily have been 2, because I'm going to diss myself. This show does what I do. And it went in circles trying to reiterate its same point. Yeah. I hate when people make fun of me like that, but I'm going to do it myself because this show proves it. Why it's so annoying. Jeez, Dan, stop it. Anyway.
I don't know why they needed 4 episodes. Like the message, the racial conflict it was good to have, and I liked the idea of being on Mars and seeing Mars. But we had 4 episodes of no one really talking, slideshow battles, just random discussions about how we're going to ignore it and have the wedding, and then Beast Boy struggling, and like all of this could have been done in 2 episodes, and then we got back to Earth and it started to feel like Young Justice, because this didn't feel like Young Justice. This felt like Superboy McGann's big wedding movie or something like that.
Actually, I'm going to stop you there. It felt like Young Justice at first, when in the first couple episodes, because it did feel like a standard Young Justice arc where you go into a relationship between a couple characters, but it went off of that when it focused too long on things that did not need to be focused on.
Yeah.
Because they did need to, like, when they first started the first 2 episodes and they were like, okay, we're going to have the McGann and Superboy wedding and we're going to do it. I'm like, good. We need to wrap this up. Like, this has been a plot thing for a long time now.
Your show's been canceled like 8 times. So yeah, let's just get it done.
Let's get the wedding done. Let's get that out of the way. Let's move on. But the problem was they didn't get it done and out of the way. They decided to go, okay, this is going to be just our new environment. We're going to try and do the rest of it here. We're going to do a Young Justice story with 3 characters.
I'm not even against that, because it was characters that at least were in the first couple of seasons. It felt like Young Justice proper, not like the season 3 return after 8 years going, okay, but Nightwing and all them are over here and they'll pop in. It'll be fun. Don't worry about it. But we're not worried about that over there right now. Like that was what irritated me about season 3. It was like I waited so long for season 3 only to have the characters I cared about be the off to the side. So season 4 focusing on McGann, Beast Boy, and Superboy. I wished it had more of them. You can't even give it a COVID excuse. It's not like the actors couldn't show up on set.
You really can't use that one as an excuse here.
No, but fine, whatever. I'll accept that. It's just that it took 4 episodes of nothing happening. They were trying to solve the murder of the king, and they were trying to like deal with just like things that didn't even really pertain to them. It was just like happening around them.
And the worst part is things did happen, but it was so there was so much filler between them that they felt less important.
Yeah.
Like I feel like at the end of all of that, the whole Gar and being a new leader, failing Brion, I think that was his name, Brion.
I think Brion died, yeah.
Yeah, like all of that, like that was massive, but I felt like, I don't know, I kind of wanted to have a little more spotlight, but just, I don't know where they're going.
I hope they get there faster.
Right? Like, because did Superboy die? Did he get kidnapped by the Legion of Superheroes? Are we, like, what's going on here? Because we also know that the name of the season is Young Justice Phantoms.
Right.
So did it take us 4 episodes to get to the reason why we're calling it the Phantoms? Because I'm pretty sure we knew it was the Outsiders, why it was that in like episode 2 when Beast Boy was like, they're Young Justice, but we're the Outsiders. And it's like, cool, you said the name of the season. Thank you. We know where we're going with this.
You think like a Ghost Connor's going to come back and be like, we're the Phantoms. And he'll be him and Danny Phantom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad our minds went the same place there. Because that's what I was thinking when Connor did disappear. Because technically we don't know that he died. It's just
they left you with
assumed.
the cliffhanger of Jean-Jean's being dead, and that wasn't the case. So
exactly. But the fact that it's called Phantoms makes me wonder why.
I mean, everyone on the internet's freaking out that they killed Superboy, but I honestly feel like it's a fake out. You already faked this out once this season.
Do you want to know what this exact scene is?
What?
It's Tim Drake dying in the clock tower.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness.
I feel like Wally and Superboy are going to come
but
back.
There's no body. How mysterious.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like Wally and Superboy are going to come back this season because everyone's been asking for Wally. Like we've been asking for Wally all of season 3, and now season 4 we want Wally. We want to get back to Young Justice. I don't know. Like season 1 and 2, I loved. They were from a different time period. 3, my complaint was like the show at least felt good still. I just wanted more of the normal Young Justice. So far this season, dude, I was talking to you. I started just kind of like zoning out, just like. I don't even care what's happening, Dan. Like, this isn't hooking me like Young Justice anymore. And and you and I watch this stuff as our job. Like,
yeah. I think a big problem is they decided to keep the name Young Justice for a show that they are very clearly and admitting to themselves that it's not Young Justice and they're doing it just to get that audience back.
Yeah.
Because I think one of the biggest problems with that is they have taken the name, which is making you and I go, okay, I want the Young Justice that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
When at the end of the day, we're not watching Young Justice, we're watching Phantoms. Like this is a completely different show. This is basically them going, hey, Assassin's Creed is the name that sells, but we want to do it about pirates this time. Well, just take the name and we'll try and make something out of it. And I think that's helping them in the sense that people are going and they're looking at it, but I think it's hurting them that we have standards. We have expectations for Young Justice. Young Justice was a fantastic show. It was a great show because it was superheroes, but now they're going social commentary.
I'm not even against the social commentary. I hated the Martian design and having 4 full episodes of those Martians. I was getting so sick and tired of these things. Like, you're not moving, you're not talking, the designs all look very similar. And I was getting so irritated with the Martian names because it was just like everyone's like Mukgan and Mikon and Mukwan, and I've got the subtitles up and I'm like, what? Like, you're so many hard pronunciations, and like, I get it, it's a different culture, it's the Mars thing, but I didn't find the Mars thing interesting. I didn't find the Mars, like, the whole argument interesting. Even in comic books, Mars is not, like, they don't even touch on Mars. Like, it's gone.
Yeah, it's planet Araco.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I didn't find the Mars, and maybe it'll be better next episode. We're not on Mars anymore.
Yeah, maybe now that we've finally hit the stride of things, because it feels like we finally are moving into it, because we've clearly got the Legion of Superheroes. Took me a while to figure out that that's who those 3 kids were. I thought they were like some spies or something. It wasn't until I saw the subtitle.
I saw Saturn Girl.
That's exactly it. I saw the subtitle Saturn Girl. I'm like, Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah. I know her costume just by seeing it. So once she came in, I'm like, Legion's here. Cool. You know, I think they even showed the ring temporarily too. I remember them zooming in on the ring. Yeah, I think
I might have missed that one. I think I had a little bit higher of an opinion just because I was doing something else while I was doing it. So I didn't. I think I buffered some of the filler by distracting myself. But overall, it's starting off okay. I think I liked the fact that they did go into kind of Beast Boy and how he's handling failure as a leader, but simply how it is to be a leader. I do think that it's taking too long, and I want them to speed it up. I want them to do something to make me go, yes, Young Justice. I feel like I should tell people that this is out as opposed to know that it's out and only mention it if people mention that they liked Young Justice. Otherwise, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, when there's a good show, you want to go, hey, by the way, did you know Young Justice is currently going? I don't feel that right now.
And also is even worse that DC Animation Marketing still doesn't know how to tell people the shows exist. I wanted to see the reaction. I was like, what are people complaining about? Are people upset by the show? What was the overreaction is they were sad about the Superboy thing. But the other thing I saw on Twitter at episode 4 is, holy crap, Young Justice is back? Why didn't anybody tell me? The amount of people that don't even know that this exists.
Yeah.
Is hilarious, because I'm just like, does DC just not have a marketing team? Is that the problem? Like,
I'm pretty sure their marketing is us doing this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I don't think I even saw anything in the comics. And I read comics that are related to these heroes. Yeah. And I don't recall seeing anything of Young Justice, Phantoms.
Well, I mean, they're also super slow behind anyway. They have Titans United coming out, and we're done with Titans. Like,
yeah. Great job, guys. Great job.
Oh, crap. The Titans team doesn't do Titans Academy? Why didn't we come out with the team that matched up? Like,
yeah, it's...
So, all right. Well, we are absolutely Marvel in DC. I'm Benny. That's Dan. We're going to give you a review on Young Justice on a weekly basis right here at the channel. So if you were one of the 3 people that know it exists, let us know in the comments down below.